What's happening, man? It's your boy popped up back with another informative video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you ain't already did that. Check out our merch. Hit that link. All proceeds that you get off our merch store, all proceeds goes back to the channel. That's how we spread the message. Also, for those who've been asking how to promote on the channel, go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com. We will promote your product. Let's get it going. Now listen, it doesn't matter if you black, white, blue, green, don't matter. If you living in America on American soil, you is a slave to the plantation. I told y'all get y'all to use this. I'm finna break this down and show y'all just how you are a slave of this plantation. No matter what job you do on American soil, you are helping America build itself in some shape, form, or fashion. If you're a lawyer, you'll help putting away what they call bad guys. We've put away plenty of people who turned up innocent. This whole system, this whole lawful system is fucked up. We know that, okay? If you work at a fast food joint, you are serving food, no disrespect, but you're serving food to help kill the American people off. Murder is murder. Don't matter if it happened today or 30 years later with diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, or whatever may come from this fucked up ass this fast food. Pharmaceuticals, same thing. If you're selling pharmaceuticals, what you're doing, you're not curing no one. A doctor can't even use the word cure. They have to, they give you medicine that patches up the symptoms. Because if they cure you, then that stops the money, the flow, stop you from coming to them. Not just that, man, really anything. Any job that's on American soil, you are helping America build America. This is why when foreign people come here, they get their citizenship, they can pay taxes, they can make money. Now they can come join us to help build this fucked up ass place up, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm gonna speak on this. I'm gonna say this right quick, right? You have to understand that this whole system is rigged up in their favor. Get that through your head first. Ain't none of this shit around you is to help you. Everything these people do is to help them. You just don't see the bigger picture. Parents, what you do? You are a parent that rents. Your job, lawfully, is to clothe, shelter, feed your children. Once you sign a birth certificate, you sign your children over to the corporation. This is how they can come and take your children from you without you saying shit or doing shit. See, they trick you. They trick us. And once you keep a person at a low IQ, or a low level of knowledge, or low frequency, you can then be controlled. I keep telling y'all this. Go try to take a lion cub and see what happened to your ass. Good luck. I promise you, you're not gonna make it. And this should be the same way with us. We allow these people to come take our kids in the name of abuse. Get this in your head. White people's abuse is different from black people's abuse. Mexicans' abuse is different from Dominicans or whoever. We all are different. We all have different backgrounds. But when you come to America, they consolidate us all under one roof. So if you from Jamaica, you're gonna speak English. You from Haiti, you're gonna speak English. See, people don't see that. They consolidate us, strip us from our background, take away your native tongue, take away your culture, and basically raise you, which just say you was a gorilla. But they taking a gorilla, raising them as a dog. That's basically what they're doing. They're taking a Jamaican, raising them as an American. They're taking a Haitian, raising them as an American. Spanish, Latino, whoever, raising them as American. They consolidate all of us under one umbrella. But what that does, strip you from your identity, your background, your culture, and they give you a whole new identity. You get it? Now that you're up to speed with what I'm saying, right? You have to understand how this whole corporation works. First of all, understand the United States of America is a corporation. And when you sign a birth certificate, like I said, you sign your kids up to a corporation. And this means your child is a product, or your children are seen as product that the United States owns. And you're just there to feed them, make sure they straight and all that. And if you get out of line, they're gonna come take them, because they're literally, you're birthing kids to help, or birthing slaves to build this economy up in some type of way. If you're a builder, oh, they love y'all. Construction companies, oh, they love y'all. You're building up America for them. No matter how much money you got, you still need workers. And this is why they are doing away with human labor and introducing artificial intelligence labor. They're not gonna need you in a minute. Bro, y'all better catch on to this shit quick. I'm just showing y'all how we all are slaves to this system in some shape, form, or fashion. You have to understand the levels of hierarchy or high class, middle class, lower class. There always has to be a divided. This is how you create war. You can't create war with one side. You have to have two sides or multiple sides. But generally, you have to have two. This side like it, this side don't like it. These people are brilliant when it comes to cause and effect. What is cause and effect? Them bitches cause problems amongst us as people. They study it, then they give us the solution. Why? Because they control everything. They control the school system, prison system, the food system. FDA just went live publicly and told and said when these corporations state what they have in their products, the FDA don't even get a chance to look at it. Well, why the fuck would the FDA say it's FDA approved if they haven't approved it? These people all work together. We don't. We are so divided, and this is how these people keep kicking our ass all over the place. But you must first understand the situation. If you're born in America, and no matter what type of job you have in America, you will help building America in some shape, form, or fashion. And this is how you as a physical being become on the stock market. The so-called debt that they claim they're in, they make money off you. And this is why you see certain videos going around stating that if you use your social security number, you can link it to a bank as a banking account, basically, and withdraw money off you because you are basically worth money, millions. You are an employee of a corporation. Go look it up. Go look up the United States of America right now. It is a fucking company, bro. And a company has to have a president, vice president. It's funny because it's shit right in front of our face. Another thing is this: within the United States of America, it is broken off in sections. This is why you have state of the Florida state and state of Florida, California and the state of California. What is the difference? That's a little homework for you. What is the difference between California and the state of California? What is the difference between you as a personal entity and a business entity? Meaning you, with your first letter of your name capital and the rest lowercase, that's your personal you. All your name capital is your business you. This is where you get the straw man from. I told y'all this a million times. Go look at any mail in your house. I don't care what mail you get dealing with business. Your name gonna be in all caps. That is the business fictitious you. So when you go to court, they say, hey, are you James such and such? And you say, yes, I am. You just agreed that you're going to take the responsibility of the business entity of you. This is the fuckery that they place on us. So all these so-called, and when I say this, I mean this with all due respect. A lot of people that so-called think they smart, they really not. But this is when you plug up into a society or you plug up into the matrix. When you young, they plug you up. When you go to school, they plugging you up. Teachers need to come forth with this, like some have. Some of these teachers know that the curriculum that they are forcing them to teach these kids, they know that shit ain't right. But this is how they keep this indoctrination going. When you young, you go to school, they gonna cut your head open it up, and gonna put in there what they want you to have. This is why you're so good at obeying. People are so good at obeying the law. People are so good at following suit. This is the Willie Lynch letter. Teach them how to do this, how to turn them against this by turning the light skin against the dark, the tall against the short, the old against the young. Turn them against each other. And when you do it for a year, do what he said, it'll be on autopilot, meaning they'll do it on their own. Hamster wheel. To this day, the Willie Lynch letter is in effect. And he said it. This will work for 300 years, if not more. So I'm trying to teach y'all to use this. But like I say, if I raised you to be If I raised you to be a fucking dog, I mean, we isolated, I got you chained up, I got other people chained up so you can see. Like I say, how do you receive information? Through taste, touch, smell, sight, and hear. So when you see other people look like you that's chained up, walking around on all four, I'm feeding them slop or whatever you want to call it, dog food. I'm teaching them to bark because I got a real dog there. If that's what you've all been taught, that's all you know. You will act, walk, talk. When I even talk, you will act, walk, and breathe, sniff like a fucking dog. This is said to be true. They did an experiment called Dolly and Polly. When they raised a dog to be a sheep, and they raised a sheep to be a dog, and I promise you, the fucking sheep was acting like a dog, wagging his tail, jumping up around, running around. It's gonna be hard to find that stuff. I found it years ago, but I've been knew about this since I was 13, 14. Dolly and Polly, and the dog was acting like a sheep. So they know whatever it is that they put in our head, that's all we gonna know. Those are the programs. So when you go to school, they're gonna plug you up in the matrix and have the teachers that they taught to teach us how to be an American, how to be a European, how to love the government over our parents. These are curriculums. Because when your child in school, you won't know what they teaching your child. This is why we got to take control of the school system. Your child is Jamaican. But all this Jamaican child know is to talk proper English, dress like this, eat this food. They just stripped him of his culture. They just stripped him of his native tongue. I love the way Jamaicans talk that patois. They talk that language. I love it. Same way with Haitians. Stripped. But when you come to America, a country that's built on dictatorship, fascism, Marxism, all these isms, this is what's gonna happen. I keep telling y'all, when you do away with your native tongue and your culture, they gonna strip it and they gonna give you a new identity. This is why black women putting long straight hair in their head, because the program that processes that or supports that feeling or supports that what they see is placed in their head. They got the program to support it. And when you don't have the program to support it, you reject it. And that's just what's gonna happen. Hey, how you doing? That's it. So that's once that understood and you see that for what it is, you have to understand if it's not in you, it's not coming out you. You can't speak Russian because it's not in you. You don't have that program in you. You don't speak a certain language or you don't know about a certain thing because that program has not been downloaded in your head. That's another video. That's a whole nother video. But common sense will tell you they didn't build computers because they smart. Everything that they do has been based off human experiences and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all, we store memory. Our DNA stores memory. You get what I'm saying? We process things. The only thing that makes a computer supposedly human is within the matrix. So basically they changing the whole construct of environment. And in that environment, it'll support AI. You see what I'm saying? It'll support it with that environment in place. Because in this environment, we accept cars that drive on their own or artificial intelligence, algorithms, because the environment supports that shit. So basically what they had to do is change our whole reality around. This is why phones are so used every day. We're basically cyborgs. Anytime you use anything in your daily life as a mechanical arm or anything dealing with AI or artificial intelligence, you're a cyborg. You are a cyborg. But I just wanted to bring that to y'all, because y'all know how we get, man. We'll go to getting on some other stuff and other stuff. But just understand what I just said. Basically, if you, no matter what color you are, you live in America, on American soil, you are a slave to the plantation. And a lot of people ain't gonna look at it that way. And this is why they don't care about giving you sue money. I keep telling you, they give you $50 million sue money, you're gonna buy and give it right back to them. They own everything on American soil. Your house, the buildings, the cars, the gas. Come on, bro. Come on. And they're all together because some resources in other countries that they can make money over here and vice versa has nothing to do with the people. Nothing. Ghana is not poor. In certain parts it's poor as far as people, because they by design script people or it's by design for people to live poor and be poor, so that people don't come from other countries as a tourist attraction or whatever, spending money in the economy. No, that shit poor. Them people living down on water in different places, but the resources there are rich. The resources are rich, but the people are poor. Get it through your head. It's the resources. And when you dealing with satanic, greedy, soulless, man, I don't even have the words for these motherfucking people. But when you dealing with them type of motherfuckers, they don't care. They don't care. So that's why I say religion has nothing to do with this. The very people that are doing this to us are the very people that gave us religion. None of us have a printing press to print books up. None of us have the ability or the power to decide what goes in these books and what don't goes in these books. When they took the slave thing out the Bible, man, you had nothing to do with that. God gave you common sense. I suggest y'all start using it. Now, I don't give a damn what nobody say. I use common sense. I don't have nothing against nobody. I'm not saying there's not things in the Bible that could be true or whatever, but when you are afraid to find out where the Bible comes from, who wrote it, how it was wrote, the people that's in it, where it was all, when you afraid of that, you can't tell me nothing. God ain't gonna punish me because I want to know the truth. He ain't gonna punish you because you want to know the truth. I'm for what's right. I don't really get into what you believe in or don't. As long as it's righteous, bro, I'm for that. I know man ain't made the sun or the moon. So with that being said, this is no disrespect to nobody, period. Okay? But at the end of the day, like I tell y'all, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. You got to be lost in order to be found. Come on. I'll get with y'all on the next video, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay safe and keep researching, studying, and just go off common sense and your vibration. Because if you in tune with your vibration, man, you can sense it. Okay? It's your boy Papa Duck, man. I'll let y'all on the next video.
Hold on. Come on. What the business is? Yeah. What the lick read? Yeah. You ain't know, homeboy, what they call me? Hold on. Come on. What the business is? Yeah. What the lick